Governor Greg Abbott's comments quickly made national headlines. Today, the Biden administration saying Abbott's plan and other rights could be at risk if Roe v. Wade is struck down.
I think we will resurrect that case and challenge this issue again because the expenses are extraordinary.
Comments by Governor Greg Abbott Wednesday on a conservative podcast once again put Texas in the national spotlight. In 1982, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled 5-4 against Texas in Plyler versus Doe. The landmark decision required states to provide public school education to all students, including the children of undocumented immigrants. At a roundtable in Houston Thursday, Abbott defended his statement, citing the cost as the driving factor.
The Supreme Court has ruled states have no authority themselves to stop illegal immigration into the states. However, through the Plyler decision, they say, nevertheless, states have to come out of pocket to pay for the federal government's failure to secure the border.
Charles Rhodes is a constitutional law professor at South Texas College of Law in Houston.
I think the thought is now that you have 6 conservatives, and at least 5 of them seem to be willing to reconsider some of these older precedents, that this may be a time to try to get the Supreme Court to reconsider that decision.
Rhodes says there is a path if Governor Abbott is serious about this, but it will be up to the U.S. Supreme Court to take it up or not.
The Texas legislature would need to enact a law that denied an education to those who had not been lawfully admitted into the United States. And then we would have a suit challenging that would then work its way through the court system and possibly up to the United States Supreme Court if the Supreme Court wants to hear it and have the opportunity to reconsider that earlier decision.
The governor says the Biden administration's desire to lift Title 42, which allows the rapid expulsion of illegal immigrants or asylum seekers because of COVID-19, will drive up the state's cost for education even more.
That leads to education obligations, as well as other obligations, that are simply unsustainable and unaffordable.
The governor's statement drew quick criticism from the White House.
Well, that's ultra mega right there.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says President Biden thinks the possibility of Roe v. Wade being struck down leaves the door open to overturn other landmark decisions.
He's talked about how it raised the alarms for him and how the draft decision would endanger other American rights, in addition to the basic right of every woman to keep her personal health care decisions between herself and her doctor.
We reached out to North Texas Republican lawmakers and all of the county party chairs to see if they had any comment in reference to the governor's statements, and we are still awaiting their response.